Obviously, I have a lot of free time on my hands. I was thinking the other day I want to start my own emergency rescue service called Rescue 911. And our motto would be, you really can't help but call us first. I think that's a cute idea. Please don't steal it, Jewish people. Thank you. Moving on. I think it's funny how people use quotes sometimes when they talk, you know, like, we had a blast. But nobody ever uses other punctuation, you know? Like, you never hear somebody say, hey, Ron, comma, we sure missed you at the church picnic, semicolon. Your wife is so flexible, exclamation point. You just never hear that. I was thinking, man, if I was a superhero, I would want to be superficial. And they would be like, superficial, a baby just got hit by a bus. And I'd be like, well, what was the baby wearing? Oshkosh bagosh? Call me when you got a little victim in Prada. Maybe not. A lot of white people in here, huh? You know who you are, okay? You glow in the dark. I see you, all right? I like white people, man. They're cool, you know, but they're hard to stereotype. Like other cultures, other ethnicities, easier to stereotype, you know? Asian people eat food with sticks, drive like that's their gimmick, okay? Mexican people either build a nativity scene in the dashboard of their car or teach their kids to beat things with sticks until they get what they want out of them. Like piñatas and tourists. Yeah. Black people either dance really well or walk extremely slowly across the street. Hurry up, black people. Okay? But I don't blame y'all for walking slow. I'd go slow too if I had to wait for a little blinking white guy to tell me I could go. It makes sense, people. I'm just sharing things with you. Yes. From the South. You guys may have heard of it. Lower than the North. Second place in the Civil War. Ring a bell? I like the South, man. It's different than here, though. At home, you know, like a tranny was something that shifted gears, you know? Out here, a tranny is someone that's had their gears shifted. Different program. Out here, a heroine is a female character that saves the day. At home, it was something you did with daddy. But what I like best about the South is that everybody has a family member that's been injured by fireworks. This is our boy Bobby. He lost his knuckles to a whirling buster cat. This is our daughter Janie. She lost her virginity to a bottle rocket. Janie couldn't be here, people. Sulfur burns. Moving on. I have an interesting family myself. My father was 70 years old when I was born. It's a true story. Yes, wow. My mother was 32, which basically makes me a stand-up comedian. Or a product of loose skin and loose morals, if you look at it like that, people. Yeah, it's just my life. Chill out. It's kind of interesting though, growing up with a dad in his 70s because of like the quality time we would spend. Like shortly after I was born, my dad had one of his strokes, so we were both learning to walk at the same time. We used to have little races for cookies. Soft batch. And we would play games like catch or don't. And my favorite game is Dad sleeping or is he no longer with us? Yeah. Your turn to hold a mirror under his nose. Yeah, fiesta. Yeah, it's a blast. And the teacher at school would say, well, Theo, eat all your vegetables. Don't you want to grow up big and strong like your dad? My dad can't turn his neck. And he sits when he pees. I don't know what I want to eat, lady. Don't want to go home. And the kids at school would be like, well, my dad can beat up your dad. No. Your dad's got more organs than my dad. But my dad used to your grandmother. Yes, indeed. Back in the days when they didn't even have protection, when all you wore was hope. Do you have any condoms? Nope, but I have my fingers crossed. Giddy up. Those were the days. Yeah, you girls played house, we played assisted living center. You gotta build a bunch of ramps. It's insane. It gets out of hand. And people say to me, like, well, Theo, you shouldn't make fun of your conception. You know, you were that lucky sperm. Lucky sperm? I shot out of a 70-year-old cannon, cuz. I was the only sperm. I had a walker. I saw one other skeleton of a sperm wearing a Vote for Lyndon B. Johnson button. That's not an orgasm, that's musket fire. Serious. Indeedly do. A lot of ladies in here tonight, a couple at least, huh? Nice. Like girls, man, like all kinds, big, small, sleeping. Okay. Dated a lazy-eyed girl for a little while. Hell of a skeet shooter. All right. Chill out, God. What gets me about ladies nowadays, though, and guys back me up on this, is they don't cook anymore, okay? I date, I'm hungry, all right? And here's my thoughts on it, ladies. If God didn't want you to cook, then why did he naturally put milk and eggs in your body? Ingredients. You ladies make a grand slam breakfast. And don't be bitching when I bring syrup in the bedroom.